All right. So everybody, as you may or may not know, I have been working out with my buddy Ryan a couple days a week for the past, probably over 6 months, huh, Ryan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah. So we haven't been able to work out this week, and I haven't been able to see you guys and work out with you guys either. But we're gonna do a workout today, and we're gonna show it with you, share it, not show it, share it with you, so that you can do some of these at home. Because even though we're all being responsible adults and trying to contain things, we still need to move and have our mental and our emotional wellness, be a part of our physical wellness at all. I think I said that backwards. Did I say that backwards, Brian?
I don't know. It sounded like you were about to say physical hellness, so that was a little off, anyways. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just tell you guys right now, this is raw. He and I are doing this live. I don't really plan on editing it, so it's probably gonna be funky. So let it be what it is. Let it be. It's just gonna be a wealth of fun right there.
Yes.
I'm even like sporting hat. This is like full on raw. Okay.
Golden.
All right, so I'm going to be doing a workout right now with Ryan using as little additional equipment as possible, although you can see I am in my lonely gym right now. You guys can follow along. I'll tell you right now, I can give adaptations here and there, but you can find just about anything that's kind of like it. So if, we're using certain weighted things, like a weighted ball like I have back there, then you could just take a jug of water, or if some of you got lots of packs of toilet paper, go ahead and throw those above your head. That's gonna be good too. So we'll just, this is about being creative at home. Maybe later on I can recommend various pieces of equipment, but there's a lot that we can do that you can do with just about anything at home. Sound good?
And I'm gonna be in one of my rooms at home, so we're gonna make it happen.
All right, let's make it happen. So first of all, some of you know that I do make sure that the range of motion is appropriate before we go. We both worked on our flexibility programs this morning before we started this workout. So everybody, I'm going to kind of explain the format of what we're about to do here. And while I'm explaining the format, I'm going to have everybody do your hip flexor stretch, all right? We just want to make sure that your hip flexors are open. So you're going to, if most of you that have been here, you know what I'm talking about. So one knee down, one knee up stretch, foot directly behind you. You're going to take your pelvis, do that however you cue it, tuck or scoop under, and push that pelvis forward until you feel that stretch in that hip flexor. You can also add an arm up if you want to add the psoas, but we're just getting those hip flexors nice and open right now. Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. All right. So format's like this, just for this first one. I'm going to be explaining to you 4 different exercises. In these 4 exercises, you're going to be doing them 10 times. In general, people kind of know this as an AMRAP, or as many rounds as possible. You're just going to do this exercise over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 10 minutes straight. Then you get to take your first break. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the explanation of the exercises. The first one, Ryan knows I love whiteboards. The first one is doing a floor bridge to a 2/3 sit-up. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I'll keep bringing this back up, okay? But floor bridge to a 2/3 sit-up. Here we go. Laying on the floor, brick between the knees, Feet hip width apart, just facing forward. All right, turn around hat. Okay, in this guy, you want to make sure that you are getting a tuck up and through. These are not ginormous bridges. These are actually staying kind of conservative into that lower part of your glute. You're going to go into that floor bridge, and then as soon as you put it down, you're going to go into a 2/3 sit-up. Not a whole sit-up that goes into your hip flexor, but a tuck up and through to a 2/3 sit-up. Just enough where you kind of struggle at that weird kind of teetering spot, and you can kind of feel it activate in your core. Ryan, let me see yours.
Are we letting go of the bridge when we do the sit-up?
Not what you're holding in the bridge, but you're letting your body go down. Yes. So Ryan, you need to tilt your screen a little bit because I can't see your body. But there you go. Essentially, you're gonna tuck your pelvis so you make that neutral line, draw in your abs, hold that pelvis up so you can feel your glutes like everybody's been doing. Right? Let me see yours. So you need to extend a little bit more. So you're raising your butt up off the floor.
Okay.
More, a little bit more, a little more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like push your butt up off the floor, dude. All the way. There you go. There. So you're gonna be up there, and then you're gonna hold that, but let your body lower, and as you lower, it's gonna turn into a 2/3 sit-up. Okay, because your arms are up. There you go. So you're gonna let because you're holding your abs and your glutes, as you let that hip lower, it pops your upper body up. See what I'm saying? So go up, up. Hold your abs, let your hips go down, and let that pop you into a 2/3 sit-up. There it is, just like that. All right. As some of you may not know, my exercises tend to be a little bit more complicated, even if they're simple. All right, here we go. Side to side floor rolls, otherwise known as side planks to floor planks to side planks again. But here we go. You're gonna be in a plank motion, either on your knees or on your toes, okay? What we're gonna do is from this motion, you're gonna turn your arm in, you're gonna slightly go to the side, it's enough to open an arm, and then you're gonna bring it down, and you're gonna switch it back and forth. When you go one side to the other, it's one rep. Let me see you do it, Ryan. Yep, not too far with the upper body. Not too far with the upper body, dude. Just to keep it in line with your pelvis. So, up, yes, and down, and up, yes, and down, and up, yes. All right, we got that one?
Yep.
Okay. Number 3, floor tuck-ups to step backs, to a double step back, otherwise known as somewhat of a squat, but some of you would say, that's not a squat, and I don't care because it serves a purpose, to a double step back, which is kind of like a double lunge, but a very small one. So we'll do this. It's gonna look like this. Ready? I'm gonna go down, touch the floor, tuck under and up, raise a leg, step back, raise a leg, step back, and that's 1. Down, up, raise a leg, step back, raise a leg, step back. That's 2. Let me see yours, Ryan. Yes. You tuck under to come up. Yep. Raise a leg, step back. Yep. Just keep your hip a little bit more over your heel. Raise a leg, abs in, step back. Yeah, so it's kind of like a one-legged squat where you keep your hip way more over your foot than you think. So try it again. Tuck down and tuck up through. Awesome. Raise a leg, step back, but lower yourself over your foot. Yes. Tuck under and come up and switch it. And down, tuck under and come up. Yes. All right. Last exercise. Bridge to scapular openers. Now, just so you know, we're going to be adding like various equipment and stuff. Like, for example, this one's going to be a ball bridge for Ryan, or it can be a floor bridge. So I'll show either way, right? Here we go. Okay. This is the ball bridge version. Okay. Tuck up and through to that bridge position. Arms up. You're going to squeeze your scapulas together on the ball and open your arms by squeezing against the ball while holding your pelvis up. Come back through. Up. Holding it. Squeeze your scapulas. Come back through. All right, Ryan, your turn. Oh yeah, he had the dumbbells. Woohoo!
I like doing these.
Okay, go back down for a second. I'm just gonna adjust your bridge. Right there, do a little butt scoop. Just a little butt scoop. There you go. Now go up with that. Woohoo! See, everybody, what I'm looking for is neutral pelvis, which I'm going to be explaining what neutral pelvis is in future videos. Yep, squeeze your scapulas, but hold your abs up, or hold your butt up, put your butt up, put your butt up. Yes, and hold those abs. So it's like a solid plank between his ribs and his hip while he squeezes. So you're like doing a butt exercise, an ab exercise, and a scapular exercise, and a chest exercise all at the same time. What? You don't let your ribs flare. Abs on, dude. There you go. Keep your abs on. Squeeze your butt up. See how like he pushed his ribs up? I want to make sure you guys are not pushing your ribs up. You want to be able to squeeze your scapulas with your ribs not going up. That's awesome, man. It's so good. All right. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a floor version. Floor version of this. Arms up, under, come through. Squeeze your scapulas. Open up while you're keeping your abs and your butt as engaged as possible. Obviously, this is going to be good exercises for me today because I feel a little lacking in my usual glute interaction too. So we're gonna start this. We're gonna do it. I don't know how much of us you're gonna see, but we're gonna do this for 10 minutes straight. Those exercises over and over and over again. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a break and then repeat it. And then take a break and repeat it again. So we're gonna have really good, strong abs, glutes, just overall movement. Everything is gonna be there. So I recommend that after you do your first 10-minute round, try to do 2, and if you're still feeling strong, do 3. And even if you're like one of those hero people that usually does like mega squats or deadlifts or cleans and all that stuff, which I work with Olympic lifters and CrossFitters and all these people all the time, doing some basic patterns that help those movements will never hurt you, especially if you don't really have anywhere else to go. So let's do this together, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. It's really getting that glute. It's all about your glutes and your abs being involved as much as possible. We're trying to avoid too much hamstring, too much calf. Getting all that to move. Woo! Bridge down. Now you'll notice like we don't do perfect every time, and that's okay. You won't either. And you know, the better we get at this, the more we do it, the better it will all be. But it's not. You want to go for as much excellence as possible, but part of the practice is after each rep going, did I feel that in my glute or is that one in my back? And then trying to not repeat that the next time, right? Like, so I'm just gonna, that last one I kind of felt my back on the right side. So I know my right glute wasn't on. So I'm gonna tuck under, throw that up, scap, come back. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. See, and I have to mentally get myself there. It's not as easy, but
yeah.
We're not perfect beings, but we do a lot.
It's funny because I always feel like I understand all of this right before we start, and I get into it and lose my mind.
Well, yeah, so, and you've been working on it for a while now, so know that if you have questions like, when I did those exercises, I felt it in my glutes, or when I did those exercises, I felt it in my back, those are the types of things that you can message us with. Also, your ribs are up, dude. Also, yeah, you might want to do like a pre-crunch while you're up there.
Okay.
Pre-crunch while you fly back, because I think you're letting yourself stretch up your back on the ball there. So stay in that pre-crunch while your arms are up. Oh, stay in your crunch. Stay in your crunch right now. There it is, Jeff. It's okay that you're slightly upward like that. You want to keep that crunch as much as possible. Hold those lower abs and breathe through your ribs a little bit, man. There you go. There you go. That was a good one. Yeah.
Is it okay that my neck is like a little forward on those? Or should I try to let that relax?
No, I think right now the main part is keeping that crunch. And when you put your head back, you flare your ribs. So keep your head up for now. We'll do other exercises that fix that part later. The emphasis is in keeping that glute ab interaction while you squeeze your scapulas back, okay? Much better. Put your butt up a little higher though. So you want to keep it. Yeah. One of the things I'll show you too that you're doing, Ryan, is, and this is really good for everybody to see, because is that when you go up with your butt and you put your arms up, you let yourself lean back versus like tip yourself up with your butt. Keep your butt engaged with what you were just doing, right?
Yeah.
You're up like this, then when you went back, you're going through your back versus taking your butt and pushing your butt up higher.
Should I crunch before I put my arms up?
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe crunch, try this, crunch with your arms up. So go back on the ball, go back on the ball, put your arms up first. Okay, crunch with your arms up. Put your butt down for a second, put your butt down. Okay, crunch with your arms up, so crunch your abs. There, now tuck up and through with your butt. And let the amount that your butt is pushing you, push your shoulders back. Keep going with your butt, keep going with your butt. No, not your upper body. Keep your upper body there and let your butt push your upper body back. Push more, push more, push more, push more. Yes, right there. You see, you're letting your hips push you where you need to go, right?
Okay.
And then you hold that and then do the scapular squeeze. Yes, sir. Because what we want is, we want the hip to drive what everybody's doing, not the over flexing through the upper body. I mean, this stuff is work. We have like 2 minutes and 34 seconds left, and we've done one round. So, and I'm sure you guys will be like, oh, sissy stuff. Try it. The sissy stuff, if done well, if you're really concentrating, it's work.
Yeah. Ugh, freaking glutes are on fire right now.
Time. Timer says it's over. Woohoo! Dude, that is freaking awesome. All right, guys.
I made it through one round.
That was one. What's that?
Made it through one round.
All right, so here's the thing. We did one round, or we did 10 minutes, and Ryan and I ended up in two different places. That's okay, it's not a competition. In fact, some of you could probably do it more and more and more times. The key isn't the competition of how much you can do, but how much that you can do that you feel you've actually done real work in the areas that we talked about. It was about coordinating your glutes and your abs together as a unit to create extension, to create extension with other modalities and mobility, going from extension to an ab exercise, but keeping that hip modulating at the same pace with your abs. Okay, so try it. I want all of you to just try it. I don't if you can do any of them on the floor, and if you don't have a brick for your knees, use a tennis ball, use a glass of water or something, not full, obviously. But.
Yeah, it hasn't been until like this last month that I've actually started to understand the relationship between glutes and abs. Like I've never in my entire life worked on that type of connection. And I'm seeing how it all really plays together, because it's stuff like when you're concentrating on it and trying to keep stuff engaged how it's supposed to be, that for me is like the really tiring part about the whole thing, you know?
Yeah. And it's a coordination thing. If you haven't been coordinating it as of now, you have to think about putting the pieces together, which are going to be really, really important. I'm going to be actually, for people who've seen me here in my now lonely gym, but is usually, it's, incredibly busy in here. You know what we're talking about. For those of you who just found me or like your friend told you to come on, I'm going to be explaining the science and putting the science videos up now too, because I've been concentrating all in-house in this gym and the other gym I work in and the different sports I work with. And now we're going to be able to take it and put it online finally, because I have a lot of time on my hands. Well, you'd think I would, but I have less time than you think. Well, Ryan, thank you for joining us. Ryan and I are now going to continue doing this 2 more times on our own. And I really try it. And if you have questions, ask me. I can do video assessments. There's different things that we can set up if you're having issues. There's ways that I can help you open body things at home. We'll be talking about that more too. I've taken my business and putting it online, helping people help themselves. So Ryan, do you have anything to add to that? I know that I just used you as my guinea pig, my friend that I work out with. You keep me motivated. And you help me explain things better, because I think I explain it well. And then you have questions, and your questions are super valid. And until I get those questions, I'm like, I didn't even know that would be something that would come up for someone.
Well, I appreciate you, Noel. I mean, I've been working with you for the last like 3 years now, and it's pretty much revolutionized the way that I look at my own body movement, because I had no concept of how that played into my everyday life. And yeah, it's I appreciate you being so willing to put all this information out there, because you do have a wealth of knowledge, and it's helped me quite a bit. So thank you.
You were in chronic pain. It's fun to remember. You don't remember where you were at 3 years ago, do you? Like,
oh, it was bad.
Oh, it was bad. Chronic
Yeah.
calf pain, and hip pain. I'd have to look at my records for you, but I mean, what we work with now is so small compared to where you were, and you did it. Like, I can give guidance, but you did it yourself. You did
Okay.
the work at home yourself. People get put a lot into what we do here in house, but we try to teach people to do it themselves, and
Mhm.
you did it yourself.
Yeah, yeah, it's necessary for me at this point to do that. I mean, I've been moving wrong or incorrectly my whole life basically. So um, yeah, it's something I wanted to do, and especially there was that time frame where I lost full function of my left hand for about a month, and that wasn't a good time, and I don't want to go back there. And because of working with you, I know what led to that, not like the specific action, but a series of events and the way I was moving, and it just the way that the body just compensates and works off itself and how it's supposed to work. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah,
It's a lot of stuff.
yeah. Well, I know we've talked a lot about doing stuff online. I guess it's starting now, and we're gonna work out again. What, next Tuesday and Thursday are we on? So we do
Yeah,
Tuesday and Thursday. You guys will probably see it Wednesday and Friday because this whole thing with editing and stuff like that. So
that whole thing.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye to you, Ryan. I'm not saying goodbye to you yet because we have 2 more rounds of this. So we're gonna do a 30-minute workout. You guys can do it. Tell me how you did. Um, if you're a troll and you're gonna complain about it, I go ahead and video yourself so we can talk about what really went wrong. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there right now. Trolls are not welcome. We want positivity. We want people to know that you have control to change your body. If there's a problem, we can fix it.